Aloha everyone, welcome to Monday morning meditation. Today we're going to focus on belief, but before we get to that, let's just settle in, get comfortable in your chair, sit with a straight posture that makes you feel like a queen or a king, or just makes you feel present. And take some nice big deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth at your own pace. And if you want to count like 3, 1001, 1002, 1003 as you inhale, and as you exhale, count just a little bit longer than your inhalation. And if you don't want to count, guess what? You don't have to. Just be cognizant of exhaling longer than you inhale, because that signals to your mind that you are shifting your focus, your energy. You are taking the time to connect, to breathe, to be present. So as you continue to do that at your own pace, bring all of who you are here into this moment. What does that mean? That means focus right here, right now, on your breath. Let everything else melt away. And we'll set an intention of being grounded. What does that look like? You can ground yourself by thinking of one word like peace or love, or just thinking, breathe in, breathe out, whatever helps you to get grounded. I like to imagine roots growing through my feet, and I turn into a tree. And I send my roots into Mother Earth, and I spread out my roots all through Mother Earth, and I send her my love. And then I take in that love that I get from Mother Earth, and I send it up to heaven through my branches. And I imagine that love going to all the people that I know and love in heaven. And I breathe in all their love and all God's love and all heaven's love, and I bring it down through me and my body and my tree trunk, and I send that back down to Mother Earth, all of her, so that she is receiving all of heaven's earth, and I'm grounded in heaven and earth. And then set forth the intention of protection, whatever that looks like to you. Ask God, Creator, Spirit, Universe, Buddha, protect this space, protect this time. And I like to invite in archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, to protect this space. And if you find yourself feeling harried or thinking, of other things you need to do, just see those thoughts, put them on a cloud and let them float by. Let them go. And then take a second to scan your body, starting from the top of your head, going down to your toes. And as you scan, just send some nice, peaceful, relaxing energy that helps release any tension or stress you may be feeling. Just slowly going down from the top of your head to your neck, Releasing any tension you may have. You can stretch a little bit, relaxing your shoulders, your chest, your arms going down through your abdomen, relaxing your pelvis, relaxing the muscles in your legs, going down all the way to your feet. Awesome. Good job. And now, let's talk about belief. What do you believe? There's a book out that was written, 80 years ago called The Magic of Believing. I'm listening to it again on Audible. I finished it and then boom, pressed it to replay because it's so powerful and it's so simple, and yet so many of us forget that belief is something that we repetitively say to ourselves. So what are you saying to yourself? What do you believe? And do those beliefs that you carry in your mind and in your body and in your heart, are they serving you? Are they supporting you in living your best life? And that's not just some woo-woo, some other day, some future goal. Your best life is right here, right now, in this moment. Are you feeling love? Are you feeling appreciated? Are you grateful? Are you happy? Are you happy to be here now in this moment? And if you're not, why not? What do you believe about this moment? I don't have time. There's too much to do. I can't do this. I hate this job. There's too much coming at me. So, an invitation to change your beliefs. An invitation, if you are having any of those thoughts, to change it from stressful to I'm supported. I am doing my best. Everything will get done in its own time. And if you find yourself believing that you hate your job, I'm not saying that it's not true. Know that you have the power and the free agency to change what you do for a living, where you work, when you work, how you work. I'm not saying to quit your job. For now, in this moment, I am inviting you to change your belief of, I am learning in this job. I have opportunity for growth. I am supported by my coworkers. I speak my truth. I find ways to make my job enjoyable. I heard something, instead of a job, I've heard, just over broke, right? J-O-B. But I also heard joy of being. And so you can believe, starting from right now, this moment, that your job can be your joy of being. And what does that look like? Imagine that. Grow that. Manifest that. And you may surprise yourself that where you are now and what you're doing actually is where you're meant to be. And I believe it is where you're meant to be, whether that means for a moment or a day or a month or a year. But as you change your beliefs on, I can serve, my job can be doing something that I'm good at, that I love, and I can serve. And think of how you want to serve, and then attract it to you, bring it to you. And it will come to you. You may be promoted, or you may get fired, or you may quit, or you may decide that you want to talk to your manager and say, hey, I'd like to do this a little differently. I'd like to bring this factor in, something that that you can serve, that you can do really well. I know that I know how to talk to people who are in stress or crisis, and I would like to just do a 20-minute in-service. If that's something that brings you joy, yeah, it's gonna happen. What do you believe? Do you believe that that can happen? Whether you think you can or you can't, you are right. That is one of the most powerful truths in all the universe. Whether you think you can or you can't, you are right. Wow. It's like, so we're going to take 2 minutes. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to think about what you believe, and are your beliefs serving you? And when the 2 minutes start, I'm going to ask you for those 2 minutes to focus on beliefs that do serve you, that bring you joy, that kind of excite you. What do you believe? Make those beliefs big. Dream big, believe big. And focus on that and open your mind, your heart, your spirit to that possibility of making it so, of believing that you can. Okay? Ready? 2 minutes. If you find yourself feeling that your beliefs are hard, that really couldn't happen, then just invite yourself to tap into your childhood wonderment and lift those restrictions and see what your beliefs were as a child. I'm going to change the world. I'm going to learn how to fly. I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm going to be the President of the United States. Wow. Tap into that, to those beliefs. Feel that wonderment just for these 2 minutes. Know that it's possible. Okay, those were 2 minutes. Isn't it amazing how 2 minutes can be pretty substantial? So for the last minute, I'm going to invite you to breathe in your beliefs that you have fortified or revised. Breathe them in. And for our last few seconds together, as you breathe in, raise your hands up over your head, and as you exhale, bring your hands down over your heart in gratitude pose and give thanks. Give thanks for the free agency of beliefs. Do that a few more times at your own pace, giving thanks for your health, which is your wealth, for your support, for your imagination, for all things that are possible, for your choice in what you believe. Okay, guys, take care. Aloha.